Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Game 3 of the MSL Group 3. I'm sorry, Group 4. Third game is what I meant. This is the winner's match. So if you have not seen the previous two matches, you want to go watch those first because this obviously will spoil those matches because this is the winners of them. This is this is a game between the winners of those two matches. Frozean name here is going to be on the well on the screen. And there's Tempest, and both of these players fought really good games in their first games. I'm really impressed by Tempest. I even said it. I had not seen the game versus Luxury before, and I said beforehand, you got to watch out for this guy. He's beaten some good players in the offlines lately. He's kind of up and coming, and he did not disappoint, taking out Luxury and well done indeed. I mean, basically, he just it wasn't a long game, so he didn't really he didn't completely out macro or outplay Luxury or anything like that, but he outsmarted him, basically. I mean, he saw what was going on. He used his scouting information to do exactly what needed to be done, and Luxury just over invested, and Tempest used exactly, well, a little less than what was necessary to block that little rush. If he'd put a couple more probes on there, he would have stopped even those two Zerglings from getting into his base. But basically, he just did exactly what he needed to do, and Luxury overextended himself, and Tempest just took advantage of it. Frozean as well did a very, very good job of taking advantage of the situation versus DarkElf. Just made use of what he had and set up a nice containment when he saw that and just basically actually out macroed him and then completely outplayed him. That was actually DarkElf's fault, I think, more than well, I won't say, yeah, it was DarkElf's mistakes. He tried to push out into a contain and he didn't do a very good job of it, basically. So that's why Frozean ended up winning. So this should be a pretty good matchup. Like I said, Tempest did beat Hyatt 2-0 in the offline prelims. And so he has got to have at least decent Protoss versus Terran. Frozean beating Bisu the other day in Terran versus Protoss. So both these guys, this should be a really interesting matchup. One of the things I didn't mention in my little map preview, if you haven't seen it, you might want to go back. I did a little overview of the map. I didn't do a complete complete analysis of every aspect of the map. Just tried to give you guys an overview so you know what this map looks like a little bit, so you know what to expect. And you see Frozean here, in fact, going out and building at his natural, walling his natural off. So he's going to be able to take that natural base. Tempest, on the other hand, is going for a tech build in his base. I mean, that makes sense. He's not going to do a Forge Fast Expand against Terran. And so he's actually might be a little bit of a disadvantage because of that. Terran, if Frozean makes a quick push, which he is mining a lot of gas here, so actually, well, never mind. He's gonna have to get his factory down soon. Then he may take guys off of gas in order to get that expansion up. Maybe a fake as well. Yeah, there's a factory going down, but I'm thinking he may actually wall off his choke and not produce many Marines or something like that to try and do a fake like he's going to get a fast expansion, and then actually go and get like a 2 factory push instead. And never mind, just as I say that, we see that he's only mining off of 1 SCV on his gas. So what we're probably going to see is like I said, like a fast expansion build. He's walled off his choke so he can protect that expansion. He's going to get 2 bases going. Probably try and push out with those 2 bases because it will be pretty tricky to secure a 3rd base here. But yeah, what I was thinking is if the Terran did a quick push, then Tempest might be in a little bit of trouble because he's have to fight up a ramp basically to protect his base, and that is really difficult. I mean, even with a Terran at the bottom of your ramp on a map like Python or something like that, if you're on one base, it's really difficult to fight down your ramp against the Terran. So it's yeah, it'd be pretty tricky, damn tricky to fight up your ramp against a Terran shelling down. That would just be almost nearly impossible. So I wouldn't be surprised if we see quick pushes by Terrans on this map in the future. But that's not the case in this time. This time, Frozean's going to get his quick expansion. He's got his command center going over there above his factory. Looks like he's probably producing a tank to hold off Dragoons. We're not seeing the usual harassment here. by the Protoss. Usually they'd send out zealots and what have you. He's content to just try and block his main off though, and it looks like he's trying to secure his natural expansion with his forces there. Looks like he's probably gonna, yeah, he's planning down a nexus right now. So and I don't think he's even scouted. Wait, no, it looks like he has scouted. He must have scouted Frozean by now. I'm just wondering what those little units are moving around on the map. Actually, no, it looks like he may have gone. I'm sorry, I wasn't paying complete attention to the probe because I was pondering the possibilities of Terran versus Protoss on this map. But it looks like he actually went up to the top left and then crossed the map down to the bottom right and then went up to the top right. So he scouted Frozean last. Now he knows where he is. He saw that wall off. He saw only one tank, so he's probably expecting, and I think that's why he dove his probe in there, just to see what forces existed there. He saw only one tank, so he's probably expecting that fast expansion there, so that may have been why he felt it was safe to go with that Nexus. Going for a robotic facility and Citadel of Adun. So it looks like he's probably going to do some sort of a DT drop build. That is what I'm expecting here. If he plans down Templar Archives in the next few moments, we're going to know that for sure. And that's what I'm expecting to see here. It looks like he's waiting for enough gas or something like that. There's the archive. So yeah, Dark Templar drop going down. He's going to have a second base up. So if he's able to do some damage off of this, he will be very ahead and going into the mid-late game. Excuse me, he's going to be very ahead in that situation because he's going to have his second base up only a little bit later than Frozean. I mean, he has it up now. Actually, he may have gotten it up around the same time. Oh, Frozean may sneak in a scout here. He may see what's going on. No, Dragoons coming in. They're going to shut down that scout. That was a really good move by Frozean. That's what he needed to do, basically, was try to get a scout in there. He needs to know what Tempest is doing. The fact that Tempest, he may, that's what I was going to say, he may play it safe. He may even suspect, due to the fact that Tempest didn't have all his forces at his front door, due to the fact that he was very adamant about making sure that SCV didn't get in there. He may suspect this is happening. I'm not sure. But then again, he did see a lot of Dragoons, so it's hard to tell. Anyway, Frozean setting up for a little bit of a run here. He's probably waiting for spider mines or something like that. He's got 4 vultures kind of below the base. Now, this is one of the situations where if he moves out, Stargate. So he's gonna probably follow up this. There the vultures get in. That's what I was gonna talk about. He could sneak in from the bottom when Tempest moves out. He gets in there. He sees all the tech going down there. A couple Dark Templars dropping out. He's about to pick him up in his shuttle.